What's up, my pretty little baby? You want to take a nap? I'm going to go help Daddy. He's cooking. Hey guys, good morning. What's up? It is Saturday. It's not really morning. It's kind of like late afternoon. I've been bumming all morning, but I did want to show you guys something that I found that was really cool. Alright, look at the garden. Isn't it starting to come along real nicely? It is, I know. But that's not what I wanted to show you. This right here is what I wanted to show you. This, I looked at it and I'm like, are those like little hearts? I've never seen anything this cool before in my entire life. And then I went to social media and I was asking everybody, and of course all of you guys helped me out from Snapchat, from Instagram, from Facebook. Y'all are the bomb. But y'all told me they're bleeding hearts. They are the coolest, and we did not see them last year, so it's pretty awesome. And this right here is why they call them bleeding hearts, because it's kind of like they're bleeding. They're really cool. We also found a spot for the fuchsia plant. That's a good spot for it, don't you think? It's kind of dark. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think it's pretty cool. We got meal prep going. Greg is cooking tilapia with Old Bay. He's grilling it with tilapia. Old Bay. Boom. Easy, simple recipe.
As soon as it gets hot, then I put Old Bay on this side. Because it'll start sweating when it hits about 350. It should take, what, a minute?
Yeah, it shouldn't take long. Old Bay.
Guess I'll just sit by myself.
Oh, look, Digger's running, hobbling.
Right through the pine needles. That hurts so bad.
You found a spot. Hey Dig, let's have an interview. Why do you not listen? Why have we had to yell at you all day today just because you see people and you think like, oh, I have friends. I'm not going to listen to mom or dad. That's it. I'm just going to do what I want to do.
Are you trying to say we need a fence? You want a fence?
He doesn't need a fence. He needs a little cage. We're going to put you in a cage. Yeah, you. You're going to go in a cage.
What you talking about, Mom?
Well, Greg just finished up with the tilapia and now he's working on salmon. And while Greg finishes cooking, I'm going to head to the gym, get my workout in while he holds down the fort. Right, babe?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, love you. Bye, Diggy Poo. I'm gonna go this way. Guys, I made it to the gym, so let's go inside, get this workout started, weight training and step mill, because that's what I feel like doing. And then we're gonna go to the dollar store. I have to get a few things for Greg, and then we'll go home. Oh, and I did want to say that I have been making a lot of excuses because I'm just like, well, you know, I'm gonna look for another job. It'll be closer to home. It'll be easier to work out once I get another job. Blah, blah, blah. I need to stop with the excuses. For real, I'm really good at that. I'm really, really good at excuses. So, y'all gotta, like, keep me accountable. Y'all, Dawn, what are you doing? Why are you not working out? Where's the proof? I need that. Oh my god, can you all see how red my face is? I am like dying. Alright. Man, my face gets really, really red. I'm like a tomato. Alright guys, so my workout is obviously done. I went to the dollar store, I picked up some things that Greg asked me to pick up, and now I'm getting ready to head home. It was funny, I tried to get a little bit of me doing cardio. Oh my god, my face is so red. Oh, this is weird. I tried to get some video of me while I was doing cardio, but it was very, very little. I just don't feel comfortable in this gym just because a lot of people in this area don't even have internet. So I just kind of feel like pulling out a camera is just like a little bit too much here. I don't know. It is starting to rain. Is that the rain? I don't know. Okay, anyway, so I got what I could, and then as I was leaving the gym, there were these two guys, and they were fist bumping each other, and I like walked past them like, hey, I want to fist bump too, let's fist bump. He was like, okay, I'll fist bump you. He's like, I don't know you, but I'll fist bump you. I'm like, okay. Whatever. Alright guys, I guess I'm gonna try to unred my face a little bit and head home. Whew. Gotta eat dinner. So I was watching like a whole like Ted Cruz, Carly Fiorina thing tonight, and something is really bothering me, okay? My grandmother, now let me kind of go back a little bit. Apparently, like, my family's embarrassed of where they come from. But from what I have been able to find out, my grandmother was Polish, and she came over to the U.S., and she didn't have any parents, and she was taken in by some people. Greg says that they're gypsies. I don't know. This is like an ongoing thing between Greg and I. But anyway, that's besides the point. So, then my grandmother, so she was like Jewish, and my grandmother married into an Italian family. My grandfather was Italian, and this is my mom's side of the family. So anyway, my whole point is, with Carly, I don't even know why I went into all that, but, well, I went into it to tell you guys this. So my grandmother was, you know, like, at home, stay-at-home mom, take care of the family. Pretty sure my grandfather cheated on her like a whole bunch. There are some other things that kind of came up when my grandmother passed away, like the fact that my grandfather apparently was married before, and my grandmother and grandfather didn't get married until like, when was it? Like, I forget now, but it was like, I'm pretty sure they had like 3 kids already. My mom was one of them, and then they had the baby. But anyway, I digress. So my grandmother was a stay-at-home mom. My grandfather worked for GM, and he had a major problem with sodium, like I do. Way too much salt, more salt than we probably should have. My mother had that problem, I have the problem. It's a tradition, I guess. So, wow, I'm just going completely off topic. So anyway, so my grandfather passed away. He had a lot of heart problems. He passed away before I was born. My grandmother was uneducated. She did not finish school, so she ended up getting her GED. She went to Hewlett-Packard, which is part of the whole Carly Fiorina thing. Excuse me. My grandmother went to Hewlett-Packard. She basically went there and filled out an application once a week until they finally hired her. They hired her to clean the bathrooms. My grandmother ended up working her way up through many years. She got a position as a trainer for Hewlett-Packard in Delaware. And then they let everybody go because they outsourced to India. My grandmother was almost at retirement age, so they gave her a severance package, and she, you know, went about her business. Hewlett-Packard then decided that they really screwed up by hiring a bunch of Indians because they actually didn't know what they were doing. So they asked my grandmother, they were like, you know, please, can you come back? You know, Jenny, we really need you. And my grandmother went back. But the whole point is, my grandmother lost her job. because of outsourcing, and then she got her job back because of outsourcing. But it's kind of like, you know, these companies and stuff. I mean, I guess ultimately, like, my grandmother was affected, and, you know, like, I don't know. I really loved my grandmother. I mean, she was my grandma, and she went through a lot of stuff, and, you know, I found out by accident, I guess, that my grandmother had breast cancer, and she went through all that, and then ultimately she died of cancer later in her life. But she was a strong woman, and she, like, took care of the family and everything, and all the kids were grown except for the youngest kid that my, you know, grandmother had to raise on her own. So, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I was just watching it, and it irritated me, because I'm like, you know what? My grandmother worked really hard for you guys, and then you just, like, let her go, and then you needed her back because you screwed up, and you didn't think about things before you did it. Maybe you should think before you do. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna go to bed now. This vlog is probably really long. Good night, y'all. Bye. Greg and I kind of had like a heart-to-heart talk about my job and, you know, like where I'm working and kind of like what I'm doing, because I did you know, do my resume, but I think that, you know, my schedule sucks. But I think I'm just gonna like take a chill pill. Sometimes you have to like look back and kind of really focus in, instead of focusing on the bad, kind of look at the good that comes from everything.